And
then it's just propane, I guess, on top of that?
Propane as well, yes. And there's a little, like this little storage everywhere in this thing.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's these little cabinets and underneath here, and nice, like the sinks and this toilet. I mean, I was using it just for pee at night, and it never leaked. It doesn't have a tank right now.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think on the bottom I saw
somebody
that
took the tank out, you know.
Yeah.
But what I do for tanks is I take ABS plastic. I'll show you a sheet of it. I got a sheet in the truck there. And you buy it by the sheet, and it's not expensive, about $100 a sheet. Like all the hardware like this.
Yeah.
You don't make things like that anymore. I had this. I was going to put this as a soap dispenser in the sink there. But this kind of thing, right? They don't make things like that. Now today it'd be plastic, right?
Yeah.
And, so what happens if you want to change, or you're going to use a bathroom? You close this little thing here.
Okay.
So you have this little privacy spot, right?
Yeah.
And there's a curtain on the rear window, and then when you want to open it, you just open it like that. This is the stove looks to me like it was never used.
Oh yeah.
You push this button, you see, and then you release it like that, and then it makes a countertop. But I got the elements here. I guess it's yeah. See, like they're like new, right? Like in these two things typically rattle going down the road. So like even our bus too, we always put them in cloth and put them in a drawer, because they go like that down the road, right? But look at the oven here. So it's got an oven, you can cook a pizza in there. That looks like new. They never used it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a really beautiful condition, right?
I don't think they have. You're right. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, people never cook and stuff like this. Right? But we cook, like we have an oven in the bus, and we make especially if we use the bus often in the fall. We go to a place in Catskills with it.
Okay.
And I fly ultralights, so I take the ultralight on a trailer, and the wing fits on the roof of the bus. The bus has a crane to lift the wing up there. The wing fits in a bag about that big around. It's 20 foot long. Yeah. It's heavy. It's 150 pounds, and so I have a crane and stick it on the roof, and we set the thing up. I fly in the Catskills. I love doing that. But my wife will often make a pizza because it's cool, and it heats the whole bus up. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So once again, you push that little button, and then you let's see. Oh, this button, not the lower one here. Push it, and then it's got these. I would consider redoing them. I think that they take away too much of the window, because the window was way up here.
Oh yeah. Oh,
so I would consider something different, like draw some curtains, but the tracks are all there, you know.
Yeah.
So you could do something. And my son made these doors for me, because they had this masonite with like wallpapering on it. Yeah. And it was all peeling off. It was really ugly. So we this was head gasket kit, a gasket kit for the Slant 6 that I bought.
Okay.
It still has most of the gasket. I just needed the head gasket.
Okay.
I had to change that because it was leaking, and it was easy to do as well. I did that in California. This one goes that way. This one goes that way. And there's all these lights. You know, they all work too, for the most part. You know, that one's maybe a little greasy from the picture.
Yeah.
But all these lights here, they all work. And there's a little fan here, and there's a switch right here. Turns on that fan. It all works. And these are like aviation type. You see how they got a little hook there, right? So it fits in a hole there, which has a heavy, like a wire spring. You click it like that, but if you want to open them, you have to turn it. And same with this one. See that? I've seen a Cortez where they put all these little shells in here, and they put all their spices and salt and whatnot in there. Yeah, they let that just made the wall underneath the ceiling. Here's another little compartment here. That's kind of, you have to push and release like that.
That's a ton of storage.
Yeah, it's like a pantry, right? Yeah. And then little fridges here. And there's access to the mechanicals under here.
for the fridge, the propane and all that. It's all original too, except for like these things that we put on. This is how they hang the bed. There's a little clip. I remember seeing the pictures of it and wondering, what the heck is that thing for right there?
Oh, okay.
It's for the bed.
Gotcha.
And actually the beds are really comfortable. I slept in this one.
Yeah.
This makes a dinette. I'm just gonna...
I'm curious how the bed works.
Yeah, it goes like this. And this one goes like that. And then this kick guy goes up like this. This tucks in. Oh, there's another storage thing. So look at all the storage in there.
And there's, oh yeah. And there's seat belts for this, the dinette, is there? There one set there?
I think there is a seat.
Oh yeah,
there,
yeah.
Okay. How many people do you think are planning to do?
Well, it'd be 4 of us. So.
Oh yeah, well, there's seat belts, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so you lift this up. And then you see there's drawers under there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this just rolls back. There's a kind of a slider there.
Yeah.
And it clips in place. And then this is kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
But I find you have to. Oh, I've got something missing. This guy goes in here first. And it's really good quality foam. Like it, I found it very good. You push that down into the the fabric, right? And then you just lock that, and it's locked. And now this is kind of neat here. It's got a little clip right under the hinge here. You just squeeze that. That's just ingenious. The way that works, you know. It's and it just flips up, and you just push it and clip it back, and it's clipped. And just like, well, this is where the holding tank was for the water. So it was totally rotten plastic, very thin plastic. Yeah. I took it out. I was going to make a new one, and then I just got busy with work and couldn't get back to it. And then months went by, and then I just moved on. So that's just happens in life, you know. But the tank inlet was there, and which you can just use a rubber hose and go into. If you use ABS plastic, you just glue it with that yellow glue. Yeah. ABS glue, and you cut it on table saws really easy. Yeah. And what I do is when I have like a square box holding tank, I glue a little strip in the corners. It makes them really strong, and you can put bulkheads in them with holes at the bottom so the water can move, but it doesn't slosh around. You can put as many bulkheads as you want. The more you put, the stronger it gets, of course, right? And then you fit it, like cut it all on the table saw real accurate, glue it all together, put the strips on the inside corners. You glue fittings to go to your inlet, outlet, your pump and all that, you know, there's threaded fittings. It's easy. You make it on plan it, make it on a Saturday, glue it all together. The next day you will not take that thing apart. You cut it apart. It's they're so strong. And I was going to put a new tank under there, but it was a pretty big tank. It went just in from underneath there all the way to here. And it was about that wide. This tub was totally destroyed, like just from the sun. And sitting in the hot California sun. You know? And and there's all these little drawers underneath here. I've taken, because I was working on it, I took the hinges out at the bottom, so these hinges have to go back. You know, to hold it, but you can arrange it any way you like, right? Like you could put the tank up. Well, this was all sliding doors here that fit in these tracks, and then there was this was all like a pantry. Yeah. So there's tons of room. Like by the time you look at the room in these, I had all my clothes in just this one section right here. You know, like there's room for 2 people to have. Probably 4 of you guys are going together. You know, you got that big closet and all these spots, right? And that air conditioner unit, my plan was to take that right out and use that as a bookshelf. Oh, okay. It's really strong. Like you can lift yourself up on it if you. Oh, on the shelf. You're getting in and out. Yeah, if you're getting in and out of the van, you can lift yourself. And I was going to redo this. It's original. It's kind of cool that way, but it's like a masonite material. Yeah. Which. Frankly, we got better material these days. I use that Structoglass. There's a company in Toronto, in Etobicoke, called Auralite Plastics. Auralite, A-U-L-A-R-A. UALITE, I think it's spelled. They're in Etobicoke. They sell any kind of plastic. So this stuff here, this white stuff in the bathroom, is called Structoglass.
Oh, this stuff.
I use it a lot. Yeah, I use it a lot in the bus. Okay. It's thin, it's fiberglass, it's light, it's very easy to bend, like it bends in the corners.
Yeah.
It's easy to keep clean. You just use a scrubby.
Yeah.
It never gets stained. You don't paint it. It doesn't expand and flex too much. It does a little bit, but the best thing to do is put the. Yeah, this wood. I always plan. My plan was to redo it all in nice new birch veneer.
Yeah.
Like this stuff. This is birch veneer.
Yeah. Well, you look at it, and you kind of consider. You know, I was saying the same, right? Looking at this, especially yesterday, looking at this whole Dodge, and it was. I mean, this is original. The Dodge was completely original. Shag carpet.
Oh yeah.
Everything plaid.
Yeah.
You know.
Plaid. Well, you can see the carpet is probably the original, and it was dirty like that when I bought it. You know, they spilled stuff on it.
Yeah.
You know, everything needs to come out.
But this just feels like you could refinish this and be done.
It's good quality to start with.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
And it's not. You know? I mean, surprisingly, they feel like it seems like they saved some weight in the cabinetry, and you would have thought by the time they built this thing that they didn't care about the cabinetry, right? Just
yeah.
But clearly
a lot
they've.
Of people have said to me, I read on the internet that if they had been aluminum, they would have been a really desirable, well sought after vehicle. But because they were steel, they were